So hello and welcome guys. So guys, in today's video I will teach you how to make the tag system or autoresponder or something. Well, we will start by making changes in our database, of course. So first of all, we will add this text property. It will be an array of stuff. So I mean array of objects. So an object will include a name. It is like the thing which will trigger this tag or autoresponder. And then we have the response. It is like what we have to respond with. And then we have three additional thingies. I'm going to add them because I like them. First of all, we have embed. It is like whether we have to respond in an embed or not. Then second, we have case sensitive. Well, just name it case. It means whether the thing is case sensitive or not. And then we have the third one. What is it? The third one is I forgot, man. Yeah, the third one is include. So it is like whether we have to check a string to be equal to something, or we just have to check whether the string includes something. I will just show you later on what it means. And for now, let's just start the thing. So first of all, we will start by creating an event handler for the thing, of course. Let me just rename it to something else and let's begin real quick. We don't need this and we do not need this, and now let's start this. If data dot, and let's use question mark dot text, question mark dot length is greater than 0. I mean, let's add a note here. uh, so if this condition is true, so if this condition is false, like the length is not equals to 0, the length is not greater than 0, then we will just return. It is a simple logical thing. I hope you know that much JavaScript. And if you guys don't know about JavaScript, please learn. Otherwise, bro, this shit is going to be hard for you. But anyways, now we have to do few more things. So first of all, I have to check for equality. Like I have to check whether the condition is true or not, right? So how the heck I'm supposed to do that? To be honest, I don't know. Well, let's just try. So we will do data dot tags dot for each. I'm just gonna loop through each and everything indeed. And let's do tag is equals to this. So now we are looping through. Let's add this question mark for surety. So now we are looping through each and everything. So what do we do now? Well, first of all, let's define a variable called content. So tag dot case, whether the case is sensitive or not. If case is sensitive, then the content will be equals to message dot content. Otherwise, it will be equals to message dot content dot to lowercase, because we have to check for equality in any damn case. All right, guys. And I will just do another thing. Let's add a comma, and it will be the name. Well, let's name it name, and let's name it content so that you can understand what is it. So I will just copy paste the same thing right there, copy it and paste it. Now instead of message.content, it will be equals to tag.name, and here it will be equals to tag.name, also tag.name. It is simple as that. Now we are done with name and the content. Now we have to check whether this case is true or not. Like, let me show you. If this is our if condition, well, we have to check one more thing. No, we don't have to check anything. So if tag dot what well let me check the database. Tag dot include. So if tag dot include is true, question mark, this means, like for example, we have the string. It says hello she shui. So if our name is equals to hi and include is equals to true, then this condition will pass because this thing includes the hi. But if the include condition is false, that means the thing should be exactly equal to the name. Then this condition will not work because it also includes these spaces hello and shishui. But this thing will work. So you know what I'm doing? Now first of all, I will do whether content dot includes. I hope we can I hope we spell includes like that, and then we will pass name. Otherwise, we will do content is equals to name. So I hope this thing you are able to understand this. So if this condition is not true, you know what I'm saying? So if this condition is not true, then we are just going to return. So you are seeing this exclamatory mark. It is for inverting or reversing the condition. Like if this condition is true, like this is the thing, this is the tag we have to run, then this thing will be equals to true. But if I add this, then it becomes false. And if condition is executed when the whole thing is true, So when the thing is opposite, it will just return and bam, we are done. So now we have to do what? Now we have to reply to the damn tag. Alright. So first of all, our tag can have few cool stuff. Like let me show you. For example, let me just do this. It can have things like mention, and if like user have this thing in the response, then while responding to the user, the bot will replace this to something like at the rate that user ID. I mean, like it will mention the user. So we can have stuff like that. So let me do this real quick. So first of all, we need to get our response. I will do const response is equals to tag dot response dot replace, and then we will do a simple little thing. First of all, we will provide this, and we will type mention right here. So now wait a second, message dot author dot to string. So what we are doing here is we are replacing each and every of this thing with this thing. All right, pretty simple. And we can do few more stuff, like let me just do that. Copy paste paste. So after mention we can do user, it will be for replacing it with the username. And let me just type user name, and afterwards we can have server, and it will be like message dot guild dot name. You can do quite a lot of things, it just depend on you. And for now I'm just going to do these three, and then we have to respond to the damn user. So how the heck we're supposed to do that? Well, it is pretty simple. We will just do message dot reply, and then we will do this. Well, wait a second. Let's do let data. I mean, like the message data. Nah, let's name it something else. Let message is equals to. So if tag dot embed is true, like we have to respond in a damn embed, then it will be an object which have this property called embeds. It have an array, and then it have few things. It just have a description. The description is equals to result. I mean the response. Otherwise, it is equals to an object which have a property called content, and its value is result. That's it. It is us. I hope you are able to understand what I'm doing, right? I hope you do. So our thing is created, guys. Our thing is done. Now what we have to do is we just have to make a command to manage all of these things. Well, for now it can have few options like add a tag, and then remove a tag, and edit a tag. And I guess this is it. Let's do it real quick. So we go to admin, and then we will make tags.js, and let me just copy up. In our ticket.js, the permission should be like this. And by the way, guys, I'm not making a full-fledged bot. I'm just telling you how you can do something. Let's remove all of this because I don't need it. This is weird and useless stuff. And do we need to remove anything else? Yep, these options are quite cringe. So guys, now we have our stuff ready. Well, we will export our configs because we need them. And I will start by fetching our data now. I will start by replying to the user. Interaction dot reply content will be what will be the content? Fetching, no, well, it will be like compiling the inputs. Well, I don't know why I said that, but we are doing that. You can rename it, or you can send anything else, it depends on you, but I'm going to do that because I like it. Const data is equals to await configs dot find one, and then we will provide them the id. I guess that's how we search id. Yep, we do like that. And then we will do interaction dot option, sorry, dot guild dot id. Otherwise we will need to create one. So let's copy paste some stuff, and bam, and we will use the dot create function, and now we are done. So I guess this is it. Now what do we have to do is we have to do quite a lot more stuff. So first of all, we have to check what command we are using. So we will do interaction dot options dot get sub command. I guess that's how we do it. And just for surety, I will go in tickets and check out. Yep, that's how we do it. So now we have our data, now we have our command. Now let me just set up some basic options. So first of all, we have name. It will be add. Alright, well, first of all, let me name the command tags, and it will be configure the tags for your server of your server. And then we have name, and then the description will be add a tag, because why not? Don't you want some tags? And name description type will be one, and then we will have quite a lot of options. So our options are ready, and I'm really happy with the result. And now I'm really sad that I have to type quite a lot of shit now. So I have to get each and every damn option. Like, first of all, what let's start with the name. So name is equals to interaction dot options dot get string, and it will be name. And then we have the description, and it will be equals to description, of course. And let add this new name thing, new dash name. Let me check out, do we have anything else? Case include and embed. We have case include and embed. So let's do it real quick. Case, and it will be get boolean, and it will be case here as well. And let's do this case include, and then we have a embed. So we will do include and we will do embed. Pretty simple stuff. And what is wrong with this? Why are we getting an error? Declaration or statement expected, and I guess that's what I did. Oh well, we cannot name it case, of course, my bad. Let's add this dash, and bam, we are done. So now we have each and every option, and if you're wondering what the heck is this, it is just we are getting all of these option properties from our slash command. I'm doing it before doing anything else because yep, it I kind of like this. I like this. I like the way I do it. All right. So if command is equals to add, that means we are going to add the thing. If our data dot tags question mark dot filter, I mean like filter value is equals to value dot name dot to lowercase is equals to the name dot to lowercase. So we are checking whether any tag exists with the similar name, and we have to check, we have to do this if length is not equals to 0. I mean like if length is greater than 0, then we are going to return, and we are going to interaction dot edit reply content. You already have a tag with the name, and it is so name. Otherwise, we are going to create a new one. And you might ask how the heck we are supposed to do that. It is pretty simple. Well, first of all, I will do a wait, and let me just copy this up, this convex thing. And instead of find one, we will do find one and update. And now we have to push stuff, So we will add a comma, these brackets, dollar push, and then we have to first of all provide a property. And the property is tags, if I remember it properly. It indeed is tags, and now we have to provide them all of this stuff. So let me just copy this, because please let me do it, and then I will do tags and bam. So the name is equals to the name, of course, and the response is, well dude, why the hell I named a description? It is named response right here. So why the hell I have a description here? So I have to name it response. I'm really sorry, I don't know why I did that, but I indeed did that. So after that we have embed. So embed's value will be equals to embed, of course. And then, well, what else do we have? Well, we have embed, then we have our case. Well, case is this, and then we have our include. Pretty simple stuff. We have each and every damn thing ready to go, I guess, at least. And guys, we are done with updating the stuff, so we have to do a simple thing, interaction dot edit reply, and we will say content and new tag is added with name. And by the way, it just make me think about one thing. Wait a second, not name. So you remember our message create event? We have to do few things like if message.author.bot, then just return. We don't have to reply to the bots, right? So now let me go to tag.js. Our add thing is done. Now let's set up the remove things. So I will just copy it. Where is it? Copy it and just paste it. And instead of add, we will do remove. And now what do we have to do? We have to check whether this thing exists or not. You do not have a tag with this name if the length is equals to 0. Otherwise, the tag with name this is removed. We will say this. And you know what we have to do? It is pretty simple. Instead of $push, this time we're going to do this. We will do remove all of that, and I guess I will just do tags, and its value will be equals to data.tags.filter. Shall we add the question marks? I mean to be honest, they are useless, because if that thing do not exist, then that won't happen. v.name.to lowercase should not be equals to name.to lowercase. Pretty simple stuff. And we are done with the remove thing as well. Now comes the edit thing. It is pretty simple as well. What I'm going to do is I will just copy paste this command once more, copy it, and just paste it. Instead of add, I will do edit. So first of all, we are checking whether this thing exists or not. If the length is equals to 0, we will say you do not have a tag with the name. And then we are going to do is uh, the tag with the name is now edited successfully. And let's add a check mark because it is good. But anyways, we are done, but not yet. Well, first of all, I will add few if checks later on, but for now just wait for a second. What I'm going to do is I will do control plus X, and then I will do this. So the text property will be equals to data.text.filter, and then value is equals to, well, to be honest, I'm stupid. I should have copy pasted this damn thing right here. Let me paste it and let me remove the old one. So what we are going to do here is this thing will be equal to the all the tags except for the one they edited, and then we will just dot push this object includes the stuff. This object includes the new thing, the new name. Well, instead of name, the names property will be equals to new dash name. All right. And now you might say that, bro, this thing can be undefined. Indeed it can be undefined, but for that I have a trick on my mind. All right. So the trick will be, wait a second, I will just do another thing. Let's do control plus X. Let tag is equals to this. So now we will add a 0 here, bracket 0. And if the tag do not exist, then we will say this. Otherwise, we are going to do our stuff. But just for surety, I will do things like tag dot name. Like you see, right? Like for example, if someone is not changing the name, then we will need to do this. And in response, we will do response. Otherwise, tag dot response. So other, and for embed we will do the same thing, embed. And we have to do another thing, like here we will do something like type of bracket embed is not equals to boolean. So if the thing is not equals to boolean, then we are going to do tag dot embed, how to type embed. Otherwise we will just do embed, and we're going to do the same thing for case and include, and boom. So everything is fixed now, 100%. So guys, our thing is ready to go. Now we have to test each and every damn thing before I can just say that it is ready to go. And then we will do our thing. Like, you know what we will do. We will test them, and then I will show you the stuff. Alright, you can see the full screen. Quite sad indeed. But let's go to the testo server. Let's start by creating a tag. So we will go to tag and we will add a tag. The name will be hi, and the response will be why high, and I guess the case sensitive true, and include thing will be false, embed will be true. So let's see what is going to happen in front of your eyes. So if I type hi, I should get a response. Yep, it did. If I type this, I should not get a response. And if I type this, I should not get a response. Indeed. So let's do something like this edit thing. The name is hi, and I want the embed thing to be false. That's all. So let's see if it works. Compiling. All right, it is edited. So I removed the embed thingy, and guess what? It do not works. Lol, how the hell it is possible? So the error is cannot cast to embed field for value 1. Type string at part text. Dude, what the hell is this? A string value embed value 1 part text. Object to document must be an object. I guess I was unable to save some value, I think. So we have to find out what is the issue, right? I mean, like, the issue is most probably right here. So control plus X, and let's comment all of that. And let me just log this thing real quick, because I don't know why the heck I get that error. And CLS, and boom. So now let's find out the issue behind everything. Alright. To be honest, I should use the try catch thingy because it is quite amazing. But I'm too lazy and I don't really do that much stuff. So embed will be false, and bam. So now let's see. It logged 1. Why the heck it will log 1? What the hell? What the heck is this failure? Wait. So we have data.tags, and then we are filtering through the stuff. Alright, so let me just control plus C, V, comma V. Anyways, so after that we are pushing the stuff. Why the hell this thing is so bad, man? Let me just copy it and paste. Wait a second. Control plus C, control plus X. Let nt is equals to this. I mean, like, I'm sorry for this mess, but just give me a couple of seconds before. Right, so now let me test this out real quick. So slash tag edit name will be high, and the embed thing will be false. To be honest, I love slash comments. All right, so you can see, first of all, it is an empty array. Makes sense. Well, I mean, to be honest, it don't make sense. All right, it do make sense. We have an empty array, then we have one, then we have the object. So what I want is this one should be equal to an array of this object. And why it is not that? I want to know. So what we are doing is we are filtering the stuff, and then we are literally doing something like pushing the stuff, right? We are just pushing the stuff to the NT, and then its value is equals to 1. Why? Why the hell is this? So let's do another thing. Const tag is equals to that. So I will do const tags is equals to, like, wait a second. Let me just copy this part. Control plus X. So if I do, wait a second, const tags is equals to this, and then tags dot push. Guys, my laptop is on failure just like me, so this shit happened, but now let me test one thing out. Tags, and then control plus C, CLS, no dot, and of course let me uncomment all of this. Holy shit, instead of uncommenting it, I literally recommented it. But bam, and now no dot. So let's hope that the thing will work this time, otherwise we are going to be in big trouble. Hi, and then the embed thing will be false, and let's just change the response to hi is yes. So I guess this is good enough, probably. And bam, the text thing is fine, and let's see if it worked. Yep, it worked. So as you can see, the edit thing works. Now let's check out the remove thing. Name hi, and boom, it works. It indeed works. So I guess this is it. And just for your surety, I will add another one. This time it will be I, response will be this, and include will be true, and case will be, I don't give a hell about that. So I just have to type I. So it will work. And if I do this, it should work. Bam. So everything works. You can see it. And let me show you another thing. Like for example, this thing worked because it was ending with the I. But if you do something like I, no, no, no. Let's do something like this. This will not work. This should not give a response. Okay, it did give us a response. So now let me just fix this thing real quick. So as you can see, we are literally checking if the tag thing includes the name. But we should check if the tag thing in the includes thing, we are going to check if it includes this, or if content dot ends with the name. All right, so this is a bit better thingy, trust me on that. I'm just saying it from experience. All right, I'm an experienced kid. So if I type I now, it should work. And if I type hi, it should not work. I mean, it will work because it ends with I. But if I type this, it will not work. See, it don't works because this I do not because the thing do not ends with I. And you can do one more thing. You can add something like this here so that we have an individual word. All right. I mean, it depends on you all, but for me, the thing is done. And let me just make this thing look a bit better, just a bit though. So let me remove that, and instead of this I will do this. Let me remove the logs, so let's do this. And I guess this is it. I can't help more. I mean, the thing is working, and I hope this I was recording the correct screen. Let me push all of the stuff to the GitHub, and thanks a lot for watching. Tag system window dot this and git push origin master. So guys, thanks a lot for watching, and please suggest me what you want for the next video. Till then, bye.